Hey guys, it's Smart4563. I'm doing a commentary video of Company of Heroes online multiplayer battle. My opponent, Dave Green, he's the German Panzer Division and I'm the British. He missed quite a lot of action. Sorry about that. I've destroyed 7 scout cars, 9 mortar half-tracks, 1 AA gun, 4 Hexer tanks, 3 units of infantry, an armoured car and a Panzer tank. And I've lost 6 M3 Stuart tanks and 6 units of infantry. I'm sorry you've missed all that. It's because of YouTube, how stupid it is, because it only lets you do 10 minutes a video. So my first video was action packed and it's 13 minutes, but it wouldn't let me do it, so I had to do a little one like this. But don't worry, my next videos will be much more action packed. But this is my first one, so that's why it's going to be a bit boring. Let's see, I've got a trench on the bridge there. It's got a unit of infantry in it and a lieutenant. 3 Sherman Fireflies on the side there. A Churchill tank, some sappers. I've blown up the 3 bridges on the map. That was agreed by me and my opponent, because we do know each other. As you can see, that's a 4th Sherman Firefly tank. I love the Sherman Firefly tanks. My opponent, Dave Green, he doesn't really like using tanks like I do, but because I've used so many tanks today, he decided to go armour today, so he sent quite a lot of Hexer tanks at me, and he sent Panzer at me, which I destroyed with my 3 tanks there. The problem is because I'm using Fireflies, which are just the ultimate tank, in my opinion. The Germans' tanks, such as the Tiger, can only really match the Sherman Firefly, in my opinion. The reason I love the Sherman Firefly the only reason really is because it's a British tank, and people might start disagreeing with me saying it's an American tank, but it's not an American tank. It is a British tank. It was made in 1944, and it originated from the M4 Sherman, which was American, but it was made in Britain. And over 2,000 tanks were made. They were fitted with Browning M2 machine guns and 17-pounder guns on their turret. General Montgomery, the 21st Army, used them on D-Day on the landings on Gold Beach. And they're just ultimate weapons, I think, in my opinion. That Churchill tank behind him is just useless, really. It doesn't do anything. It only shoots machine guns, and it's just ridiculous, really, how rubbish the tank is. Like I say, I've got sappers there waiting in case they get injured. The tanks get injured, and I need to repair them. So that's what they're there for. As you can see, the game's quite quiet at the moment. This is my base. Not very big. Never is, really. I don't really waste my money on things. That's another thing. Company of Heroes is the worst game, really, in my opinion. I'm only doing a commentary video because I decided I want to do it on this first. It might be easier, because Rome Total War, my computer's not working at the moment, but I'm building a new one to make it better. So, but this game is just ridiculous. With the fuel and the munitions, it's just ridiculous how you have to wait to build them, and it takes about 45 minutes to complete each game, each skirmish mode, no matter how hard your opponent is or whatever. It takes about even longer if your opponent's an expert. And the population cap, that cuts my nerves too, and I'm praying that someone out there who watches this video knows how to get rid of that, or knows a mod to increase it. There's one of my Shermans there that got destroyed before, because I sent an army of them, about 6 or 5 of them, yeah, about 5, into his base, and they got obliterated. And one came back to my area, and there it is on the bridge there, and it got obliterated in its retreat. There's my mortar pit there, and I got another unit of infantry there with Bren guns in that building there. I've got another Sherman Firefly now. I think I just heard it being created. Oh, those sappers there are going to go and blow up a building. I did that for fun. You don't see it, sadly. I wish I'd remembered about that now. So, yeah, I'm building another Sherman Firefly. It's going to be my 5th, and it's going to be the last thing because of the population gap. If I'd had more time, I would have made a few few more, but because of the population cap I can't make any more. But my favourite games are Rome Total War, because you can just do what you want on those, and it's just so much more interesting. As you saw there, the screen sort of shaked. That was the building getting blown up by the sappers. So I'm now going to advance once that Sherman tank moves up. So it's moving up now, and I'm giving it a tank commander. They're quite worthless about tank commanders in my opinion. Makes them much more efficient. So me and Dave have had quite a really good game actually. I've really enjoyed playing against him. He's been a worthy opponent. He's lost lots of stuff, and that's only because I've stayed in one place, which was on this bridge, and he just sent stuff to me and I just blew them up each time they came over. That's why it's lost so much more than I have. And then I decided to send all my Stuart tanks over there to give him a bit of a break, and he obliterated me. I have, for some reason, during this segment of the video, I haven't seen any tanks of his. So as you can see, I'm moving my Shermans up now. Hopefully they won't be opposed straight away. I'm praying they won't. They probably will though, knowing my luck. But they haven't been opposed yet, which is surprising to me. So there's nothing on the left flank, nothing on the right flank, so I'm going to move them on the right flank here. I'm very surprised actually that Dave hasn't got any turrets or anything ready for me to try and slow me down. So I'm going to move one tank on the left flank here. As you see, it goes through this wall now, and then the other tank on the right, because we're nearing his base now and there's still no opposition. I'm starting to get a bit scared. Maybe he's got Panzer or Tiger tanks in his base. Hope not. It'll be an interesting end to the game. There's no opposition in his base either. So I'm starting to think that maybe he's put all his tanks and all his infantry on the left quadrant of his of the map, because maybe he thought I would go over that little bridge and try and left flank him, which I didn't, because I blew up all the bridges. So I'm attacking his base freely. There you go. I'm attacking his Panzer. I don't know if that's the Panzer commander. I'm not totally sure actually. I just turned off Fog of War quickly just to see where his men were, and they were where I said they were. They were near where I thought they would be when I just said then that they would be in the left segment defending his flank. I'm doing a cinematic view there just for fun to see what it was like, but I'm firing upon his base and killing his people. It's very interesting. But don't worry, I will be making much more better videos soon. As you can see, my church starts getting attacked by that A gun there, so I'm going to use one of my tanks to blow it up. Boom, obliterated. No opposition there. And there was another one up there that got obliterated as well. My tanks are destroying his, and he's just got. There's nothing that can stop me now, unless he bombs all my planes, my tanks, which won't happen. So now I'm destroying his base. So he's got no chance. As you can see there, I can see a little red dot there. It's a Hetzer tank. I don't know why he's only sent one at me. So I'm going to gang up on his tank with my 4 Shermans there. So the game's drawn to a close. So good game to Dave Green. And sorry about the poor video, and there'll be better ones out soon. I'm going to make another one this week, so see you soon. Thank you, bye bye.